Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey through the world of information, exploring how this invisible force shapes our lives from the subatomic level to advances in artificial intelligence. Get ready to unravel the mysteries behind quantum computers and artificial intelligence, understanding how these revolutionary technologies are redefining society, science, and the very nature of reality. But before we dive into this universe, let's understand what makes information so crucial. In 1948, Claude Shannon, a brilliant mathematician, published a groundbreaking article that changed the way we understand information forever. He introduced the concept of information entropy, a measure of the surprise contained in a message. Think of a grayscale image. If the pixels are randomly distributed, the image will have no pattern and therefore no compression is possible. It's pure randomness. But if the image contains a pattern, like the parabolic trajectory of a cannonball, we can describe it much more succinctly using a mathematical equation. This is the essence of information compression, finding ways to represent large amounts of data with fewer bits while preserving its essence. And this is exactly what quantum computers and artificial intelligence do in extraordinary ways. Quantum computers operate in a realm where the laws of classical physics do not apply. Instead of bits, which can be 0 or 1, they use qubits, which can exist in a superposition of states, representing 0, 1, or an infinite combination of the two. Imagine an atom, the smallest particle of a chemical element. In the quantum world, this atom can be in multiple states at the same time, defying our classical intuition. This peculiar property is the basis of quantum computers, allowing them to process information exponentially faster than traditional computers. To operate, quantum computers require temperatures close to absolute zero, where atoms hardly vibrate. This ensures that the delicate quantum state of the qubits is not disturbed by external influences. In practical terms, a quantum computer resembles a huge chandelier with a multitude of cooling tubes. The crucial part, the quantum chip itself, is just a small box at the base of this complex structure. While quantum computers dominate the subatomic world, artificial intelligence is unlocking the secrets of human language. Language models, such as ChatGPT, are fed huge data sets of text and code, learning to generate coherent and even creative texts. But artificial intelligence goes beyond words. It is being applied in areas such as medicine, finance, and even the discovery of new drugs, revolutionizing the way we live and work. The convergence of artificial intelligence and quantum computing is a harbinger of extraordinary advances. Imagine a future where new drugs are designed and tested in quantum simulations, speeding up the development process and drastically reducing the costs of clinical trials. Artificial intelligence, guided by the principles of quantum physics, unlocks the mysteries of biology and chemistry, paving the way for cures for currently incurable diseases. While these technologies promise a bright future, we also face significant challenges. Disinformation and algorithmic manipulation pose real threats to democracy and society as a whole. The rise of artificial intelligence raises profound ethical questions about the role of humanity in an increasingly automated world. We need to ensure that these technologies are used for good, promoting social justice, equality, and sustainability. But how does this magic happen? The secret lies in the way language models are trained. They are fed colossal amounts of data, including books, articles, code, and even online conversations. It's as if they devoured all the human knowledge available on the internet. Through this immersion in data, the algorithms learn to identify patterns, understand the structure of language, and even predict the next word in a sentence. This is why these models are able to generate such coherent and creative texts, even if the exact process of how they think is still a mystery to us. But artificial intelligence goes much further than just generating text. We are entering the era of AI agents, programs capable of performing complex tasks autonomously. Imagine an AI agent specializing in chemistry. It could read all the scientific papers on proteins, formulate hypotheses about new structures, and even control robots in laboratories to carry out experiments. This means an unprecedented acceleration in scientific research and the discovery of new medicines and materials. This capacity for action is what differentiates AI agents from language models. While language models are like oracles, answering questions and generating texts, AI agents are like artisans, building and shaping the world around them. But with great powers come great responsibilities. The same technology that allows us to generate impeccable texts and speed up scientific research can also be used to create and spread mass disinformation. Imagine a world where fake news, deepfakes, and political propaganda flood the internet, making it impossible to distinguish the real from the fabricated. This is a real threat to democracy, social cohesion, and trust in institutions. This is where the importance of regulation comes in. Just as we regulate the car industry to ensure the safety of vehicles, we need to establish clear rules for the development and use of artificial intelligence. These regulations must be carefully crafted so as not to stifle innovation, but at the same time protect society from its potential dangers. In his book Homo Deus, A Brief History of Tomorrow, Yuval Noah Harari argues that artificial intelligence could represent the end of the human species as we know it. If machines become smarter than us, what's to stop us from being subjugated or even extinct? This is a profound philosophical question that needs to be debated openly by society. The key to ensuring a positive future for humanity in the age of AI lies in cooperation. We need to join forces to ensure that this technology is used for good, promoting social justice, equality, and sustainability. It is crucial that governments, businesses, and civil society work together to establish ethical guidelines for the development and use of AI, ensuring that it benefits everyone, not just a privileged elite. Ultimately, the responsibility for the future of humanity lies with ourselves. We need to be aware of the challenges and opportunities that artificial intelligence presents, educating ourselves about its impacts and engaging in debates about its development and use. Only in this way can we ensure that this powerful tool is used to build a fairer, more prosperous, and sustainable future for all. It is essential to remember that, as Harari states in 21 Lessons for the 21st Century, artificial intelligence is not a prophecy, it is a choice. The decision on how to use this technology, for good or ill, is in our hands. An interesting analogy is to compare the evolution of AI with the development of a baby. At first, we humans create the AI child, but over time, it learns, changes, and begins to make unexpected decisions, to have ideas that are completely foreign to our way of thinking. A classic example of this was the game of Go in 2016, when AlphaGo, an AI program, defeated world champion Lee Sedol. The most impressive thing was not the victory itself, but the way AlphaGo played. Humans have been playing Go for over 500 years, developing complex strategies and philosophies around the game. It was believed that all of Go's territory had already been explored, but AlphaGo, in just a few days, revealed strategies and moves that no human had conceived in millennia. This shows us that AI is not just an extension of our intelligence, but something totally new and different. This alien intelligence, as Harari calls it, is not limited to the game of Go. It is present in areas such as finance, medicine, and even religion, shaping the world in ways we don't yet fully understand. This disruptive power of AI is even more impactful when we consider that it is becoming increasingly efficient. As Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, mentioned in an interview, the team is constantly looking for ways to optimize the use of computing resources. He points out that the world's most advanced language model, ChatGPT, is available free of charge to anyone, thanks to advances in the system's efficiency. However, the democratization of access to AI also brings with it the challenge of disinformation and manipulation. If before the fight for human attention was between algorithms, as we mentioned earlier, now the battle is intensifying with AI. AI's ability to generate convincing text, audio, and images makes the distinction between the real and the fabricated increasingly difficult. It's as if we were in a hall of mirrors, where every reflection distorts reality, and it's impossible to know which image is the real one. The solution to this dilemma, according to Harari, lies in human cooperation. In a world where AI is becoming ever more powerful, it is crucial that we humans unite to ensure that this technology is used for good. We need to overcome divisions and work together to build a future where AI is a force for progress, not destruction. This need for cooperation also extends to the regulation of AI. It is crucial that governments and companies work together to set ethical limits on the development and use of AI. The same laws that protect society from unsafe cars or dangerous drugs must be applied to AI. We cannot allow tech giants to hide behind the excuse that they are just platforms that have no responsibility for the content generated by their algorithms. History shows us that new technologies always generate fear and resistance. The invention of the printing press, for example, was seen by many as a threat to social order. In the Ottoman Empire, the movable press was banned for more than 200 years, but only for the Arabic language. Books in Latin, Hebrew, and other languages could be printed freely. This selective ban reflects the rulers' fear that the dissemination of ideas in Arabic could challenge their power. Similarly, today we see resistance to AI from various sectors. Some people fear losing their jobs to machines, while others worry that AI could become self aware and turn against humanity. It is important that these concerns are taken seriously and debated openly by society. However, we cannot allow fear to paralyze us and prevent us from enjoying the benefits of AI. Just as the printing press paved the way for the democratization of knowledge, AI has the potential to revolutionize many sectors, from health to education, making our lives easier and more prosperous. The future of humanity in the age of AI depends on the choices we make today. If we act wisely, responsibly, and above all, unitedly, we can ensure that AI is a force for good, propelling humanity to a new level of progress and prosperity.